basically, what does one have to prove in order to get asylum? And obviously, each of the elements we speak an hour on.
Yeah, that's a whole subject for law school, asylum law and procedure. So it's a very expansive product, but topic. But there's 5 protected grounds in which if a person feels that they have been persecuted or will be persecuted or has a well-founded fear of persecution based upon those 5 protected grounds, they can seek relief from removal or affirmative relief to remain here in the United States and create a pathway to citizenship as a result of that. If you're granted refugee or asylum status, after 1 year, you can apply for permanent residence, and then thereafter, you can apply for U.S. citizenship. The difference between refugee and asylum is a refugee is determined to be that outside the United States. For instance, the American Red Cross or other relief agencies may set up refugee camps and determine that what countries would accept refugees, would make a determination whether a person qualifies for that status or not, and then send them to that particular country. Asylum is somebody who's here in the United States or seeks to come to the United States, is at the border, seeks to come to the United States to apply for relief. And when they're granted that relief, they're considered an asylee, or someone who's requesting asylum in the United States. So that's the difference between refugee and asylum. But essentially, the criteria and the process is generally the same, except the refugee must go through the process abroad, whereas the asylee or the asylum applicant must go through the process here in the United States. And we're talking about primarily the process in the United States. It's very detailed, both in the Act and in the regulations. And there are certain criteria that have come about as a result of the asylum. As I say, it's been expanding and continues to expand